Would you ever buy an NFT strictly because you liked the way it looked, or maybe it was made or produced by prominent artists of sorts?
Well, the thing with NFTs to me is I don't think the NFTs are ever going to have the value of an actual physical thing.
What if it's both?
Well, I think if you have an NFT and a physical thing that you get together, I think that can have value. But again, it's going to depend on a lot of, scarcity, how many of these things there are, but I think if you look at all the people that are coming up with NFTs, I mean, they are inundating the world right now with these things because lots of people are supplying them into the market because there's a lot of demand. Where is the demand? It's a new thing. People think they're going to make money.
Yeah, it's a hype train right now.
And so, but eventually what happens is you saturate the market with supply. It's no longer new and the price crashes, right? So there's going to be, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money in these things. I mean, obviously people who create them and sell them, they get real money for coming up with them. But do I think that there will be some value for these non-fungible tokens? Yes, some of them, but nowhere near what people are thinking today. If you look at what the prices that people are paying, and they're buying them where they have no connection to anything real. I mean, I think there is value. There
are some, by the way. There are some that do have a connection to something physical. I'll give you an example. Tom Sachs. I actually don't know much about this, but Tom Sachs Rocket Factory. It's an NFT where you could buy a nose, a body, and a tail of a rocket. And this guy, Tom Sachs, who's I'm going to get flamed for this. He's a sculpturist, I believe, like a really renowned artist whose real life pieces sell for a lot of money. He builds that rocket that you built, as long as you have the 3 pieces that you can assemble and put together in this online platform. He builds the rocket,
sends it to him,
and then he launches it, right. And then he goes and retrieves it, and you get it. You receive it. Does something like that entice you?
I don't know. I mean, how much does it cost?
Well, my rocket was like probably $30K.
I don't know. Sounds like a lot of money.
I feel you.
Rather
what about this? You got a Cryptopunk?
No.
Do you want one?
What am I gonna do with it?
Make it your profile picture? Make it your profile picture?
If you did that, I promise you'll get invited to.
But what is a Cryptopunk?
Is it like a Cryptopunk?
It's a punk that's a crypto.
Cryptopunk. I got one around my neck right now.
That's a Cryptopunk?
Yeah. But it's also an NFT.
But it's a necklace.
Yeah, I made it into a necklace.
NFT of it.
Yeah.
And it's just it's an image?
Yeah.
But do people trade them like digital Beanie Babies?
Absolutely.
But are they the same? What was the original, like the Crypto Kitties?
CryptoKitties was one of the first. Yeah, it's
Do they have any value but also, now? Is anybody buying those?
No. Well, the model was silly. It has always been. Sorry. The product was silly. The model made sense and was emulated, and a couple of projects did it successfully. CryptoPunks was one of them, and they're popping right now. So I'm saying, like, would you ever buy a CryptoPunk?
I don't know. I have to look at them, but I mean, most likely anything crypto to me at this point is probably overpriced and hyped up. So,
especially these. Well, maybe they're not over. Yeah, they are, dude.
From what I understand, they're going to a $10 million floor, man. So
there's an expression about, I think it was
pixelated.
Maybe
it's pixelated.
John Templeton that said, "I want to buy assets when there's blood in the streets." So when everybody is dumping,
yes.
I mean, if you think there's any value in any of these things, but I hear people again. I go back to guys like Michael Saylor, who's always talking about, the digital property and digital assets. And look, he talks about digital music. Yeah, music is fine because you just listen to it. I mean, music can be digital. I can read a digital book because I'm reading words. I don't need to have the actual book to read it. I can read it digitally. But there are a lot of property that needs to be physical. I mean, you just can't replicate it, digitally. I mean, I can have a digital car, but I can't actually go anywhere in it. I can't sit in it and drive any place. I can't take a date.
In the metaverse, you can.
But there's not going to be any value to that.
No, not true.
How much? But you can make an unlimited number of digital cars in the metaverse because you don't need any actual raw materials. You can just replicate them,
which is the beauty of it.
Peter,
but they're not going to be valuable.
You're removing a massive part of the equation, and you've done it this entire show. You base your thoughts and your predictions and your decisions in something called logic. That is now gone.
It's on-
People
yes,
will buy.
it's a mania.
If you say, yo, digital doggy style doggies are the next hot thing, and if you put $1 million in, it'll be worth $1 billion.
Digital,
Dude, people are going to buy digital doggies, dude.
yes,
They'll do
because
it.
digital dogs are so much better than actual dogs.
Huh,
You don't
Quinn,
have to feed them.
Quinn.
You don't have to walk them.
Tamagotchis.
Don't listen to-
Tamagotchis.
Right. But the thing is, you don't get the same emotional joy out of a digital dog as you get out of
Dude,
an actual
no
dog.
one
And so
ca-
it's worth
no one
walking
cares.
them and feeding them and
It's
all that stuff.
provocative. It gets the people going.